when I say it's up, that means it's official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think no song, I don't feel him. Denzel Curry, no twin, try to pop out. We in the trenches, and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Oklahoma City. So Atlanta will get the first possession.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risa Shea's future in this league.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball.
Ow!
Wow,
No!
He almost brought the house down. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Pass to Holmgren. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Daniels. Here we go. From deep, Johnson. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And miss after miss right now. Daniels outside. Inside. And a slam dunk by... Porzingis.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis. Dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. From behind the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Dort. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. played here in the first quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And there's the drive. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
Ooh, poked away. SGA with a steal. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Reza Shea. Now Porzingis. He's covered by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's SGA. The rebound by Atlanta. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. That doesn't go either for SGA.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They still need this. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Outside Reza Shea. From the arc. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Outside Joe to the middle. Tipped away. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Atlanta. It's McCollum with a drive. And here's Kispert from the arc. Good work defensively by Caruso. Outside Joe. Newell pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Kispert. Knocks down the long J.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Left side Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Hawks lead by 14. McCollum with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Newell from outside. 1:41 left now in the first quarter. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Okongwu, high post. Back to McCollum. All alone on the break. Ball's going up the court. Williams misses. And Atlanta has possession. Back to Kispert. Kennard outside. McCollum outside. Newell controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to McCollum. Now Kispert. Now McCollum. Still without a bucket. It's good.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's McCollum. No dice from the high post.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Kennard outside. Here's Kispert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, my goodness!
That's good.
He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That free throw is good from Mitchell. And Atlanta with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Daniels outside. 5 on the clock. There's the screen by Johnson. Daniels misses. Thunder trail by 8. SGA surveying the D. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Kispert outside. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Dort. Good work defensively by Dort. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 6.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Atlanta with the rebound. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Daniels up top. Up and in on the layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Daniels with it. Hartenstein covering. Here's Okongwu. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Up top, SGA. He's got 9. Hartenstein a screen. And here's SGA outside. Gets the 3 to fall. SGA's got 12 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Timeout.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, BA, no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed and his size can be a huge advantage.
Thunder trail by 10. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Outside, Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Thunder trail by 10. Outside, SGA. Outside, Williams. Holmgren inside. Second chance shot. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Holmgren. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. It's stolen by SGA. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Rizachet. Outside Porzingis. McCollum on the wing. 16 feet out. Emphatic putback by Kristaps.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Williams. Holmgren inside.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Here's McCollum. Kennard on the wing. All alone. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Kennard's gotten his first bucket of the night. Mitchell. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Now here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Johnson inside. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 10. And the deficit down inside single digits. SGA's got 22 points.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Count it. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Great positioning on the putback. 6 points for him.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. And that one's good. Porzingis. And the Hawks lead by 10.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Screen by Holmgren. To the left wing. And stolen by Porzingis. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 10. Dort with it. Still no points. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Risacher. And here's Wallace. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Right side, Risacher. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And he's good on the first of 3. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Jang. And here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Okongwu. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Caruso outside. Pass to Jang. Now Mitchell. From deep. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 9.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The 3 from Risacher. The Thunder pull it in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Caruso outside. Back to Mitchell. That one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
The 3 from Risacher. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, he settled on that shot. The defense was right on him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jang. It's stolen by Okongwu. Newell can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. And here's Caruso outside. And Atlanta with possession here. Okongwu with it. Hartenstein covering. Pass to Newell. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Kennard outside. Pass to Kispert. 5 to shoot. To snap the cold streak. And Luke Kennard good for 3. Kennard's got 5 points.
Well, this is Kennard's shot. And if you don't chase him off the three-point line, this is what will happen.
And here's Caruso. Defended by Kispert. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
For 3, McCollum. And the Hawks with another 3.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
From deep, Mitchell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's McCollum. Hartenstein pulls it in.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Right side, Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso up top. Back to Hartenstein. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Johnson.
And Caruso is just a high IQ player. Excellent at knowing when to get it to a teammate.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. McCollum looks around. Kennard outside. Takes the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Hawks lead by 8. Now McCollum to the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. Thunder trail by 10. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Kispert. Kennard, right side. Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. This one for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's McCollum. And here's Okongwu. Outside Porzingis. Look at Porzingis showing off the range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 11. For 3, McCollum. Ooh, solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. 24 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Thunder trail by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. He's off on the layup. Kennard outside. Now here's McCollum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
A deep 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Kispert outside. Back to Johnson. McCollum outside. And Atlanta misses again. Thunder trail by 12. And it's SGA missing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizache. From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Screen by Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Right side Johnson. Can't hit from the elbow. Thunder trail by 12. Down low. Holmgren. To end the drought. And it's SGA missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.